They said, now get on board, you must. I said, this lager can't be rushed. So the ship took off in a cloud of dust.
That calls for a Holston.
So now I see its fate, I'm sure. I realize what I came here for. To boldly drink where no man has drunk before.
That calls for a Holston.
Holston Export, when it calls for the best.
If you drove like that on the road, you'd deserve to be called a lunatic. But that's a highly qualified Goodyear driver doing long-term mileage testing on Grand Prix S tyres that have covered up to 40,000 miles or more. It's all to prove that the Goodyear Grand Prix S is not only safer when it's new, but that it also keeps that safety longer.
The Goodyear Grand Prix S.
I'm convinced it's a major contribution to road safety.
See the tigers, Grandad.
When rain stops, we'll have our hands mushroom soup now to warm us up. Have I told you when I was deep in the African jungle at rainy season?
Were you lost, Grandad?
No, but we're soaked through. Luckily I had some hand soup with me. I felt better for that. But the wonderful aroma attracted all lions, tigers and bears.
Were they wild?
Wild? They were furious. I'd eaten all soup.
Hind's soup will always make things better.
Some of you may have noticed that for the past few years, Britain has been invaded by the Italians, the Germans, the Japanese, and the French. Now we have the means to fight back. The new Austin Metro. The new Metro is so aerodynamic that at a steady 30 miles per hour, the Metro HLE gets 83 miles per gallon. The new Metro has a split-action rear seat to let you choose between more space or more seats. And to help send the invaders back where they came from, the new Austin Metro goes 12,000 miles or 1 full year between services. The new Austin Metro, a British car to beat the world.
For your local news, watch your local station.
Now, here's the last in the present series of Spooner's Patch.
A British Sunday joint of beef. You smell it roasting all morning. You sit down together and watch Dad carve. And as the first slice goes on the plate, with Yorkshire pudding and roast potatoes, marvellous. And bet your Dad will tell you not to eat so fast. Britain's Sunday isn't Sunday without a roast, because British meat's got the lot.
A simple loaf of bread, or is it? Because every loaf supports us with its essential ingredients. Bread supports us with vital energy. Bread supports us with bodybuilding protein for growth. In fact, penny for penny, bread provides more protein than cheese, fish, meat, milk, even eggs. So when you're building a family, remember bread. Because bread is the family's greatest supporter.
ITV's Autumn of Entertainment brings a new comedy series next Thursday night at 7:30. Meet the Glamour Girls.
I need a new job, Tom. You can give too much of your life to the post office.
Well, I'm going to find myself a new life with glamour, excitement, fun. And then I won't need to depend on flash creeps like you, so shove off.
High-class demonstrators required by Glamour Girl Limited. Interesting work. Stopovers at luxury international hotels.
The Barnoldsworth Hilton.
Excitingly exotic costumes.
Dressing up as a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
The Glamour Girls, ITV's new comedy series, begins next Thursday night at 7:30.
And the comedy next tonight here on Thames is provided by Benny Hill.
Here's something amazing. I found out how fairy toilet soap helps keep my complexion as clear as my daughter Tamara's. It's even milder than baby soap. See for yourself. This leading baby soap is crumbly, but fairy is this smooth. That tells me that fairy really is milder for my skin. Help keep your complexion as clear as a child's with fairy toilet soap. It's even milder than baby soap.
I suppose you're hungry now. Where shall we eat, Skip? Up there? Why do you always want to eat in the most awkward places? Oh, it's all right for you. Here we are. Firm choice cut, Skip. Plenty of nourishment. Lean, meaty chunks. It's solid enough to slice. What other choice does a dog need? Spiller's choice cuts. Oh, look at that. Hey, Skip. I bet it's not many dogs who've had their dinner on horseback.
Crunch! A big welcome to the latest French bread pizza from Finders. New Italian-style sausage with tomatoes, freshly melted cheese, courgettes, red peppers, sweet corn, and Italian-style sausage. Now 3 delicious ways to go crunch. Finders French bread pizzas. Success on a plate. Oh, yeah!
This is a naughty cake. Ooh.
Have you ever wondered why these are called naughty cakes? It's because when you try to eat one, it displays a will of its own. It's that magic moment known in the trade as the splat. You see? Naughty.
But nice.
But nice. But nice.
Fresh cream cakes. Naughty, but nice.
This is the corn, ripened by long days in the summer sun. This is the honey, slow and mellow. These are the nuts, crisp and fresh. And this is the brightest, crunchiest new way to enjoy breakfast. Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. When you see the nuts, taste the honey and hear the crunch, you'll know that Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes make breakfast sound better than ever.
You know, I haven't tasted a biscuit as good as this since you were allowed to touch each other when you were dancing down at Palais, when the A1 was still the Great North Road, and you used to get worried if you saw an aeroplane without propellers. Now, if you can remember when things were better than they are now, these Huntley and Palmer Kennets will take you back a bit.
Kennet from Huntley and Palmer, made with butter, syrup, and a bit more care.
I'd almost forgotten a biscuit could taste as good as this.
Philharmonic 80. Great film and television music, the National Philharmonic Orchestra, world-famous guest conductors and artists. Tickets from £1.50 to £9 from the Philharmonic box office, Leicester Square Theatre, London, WC2.
In half an hour's time, TVI, followed by Minder, starring George Cole and Dennis Waterman. That's at 9 o'clock. But now, starring in his own show, here's Benny Hill.